Okay, it's a big welcome from Kenton Shul live, indeed from the United Synagogue live. Really nice to welcome everybody here. My name is Yehuda Black from the Kenton Shul. I want to thank the Chief Rabbi's Center for Community Excellence for supporting this special Kabbalat Shabbat program with Shulem Lemmer and making this program possible. So what's happening with the Kenton community during the lockdown? We've been really busy. It hasn't stopped. These past few weeks, we've initiated a Kiddush program where we donate on Thursday evenings kosher pizzas and salads to our local hospitals, hospices, paramedics, and police. It's just our way of saying thank you to them for the sterling work that they do. Yesterday, we donated to our local St. Mark's Hospital in appreciation for what they do for us. Last week, we had on Zoom the ambassador for Israel, His Excellency Mark Regev, and we were really given an opportunity to ask anything we wanted. This past week, we had Ed Hussein, who was brilliant. Next week, we have Paul Charney, who will speak about Israel, and then we have Michael McCann and Colonel Miri Eisen in subsequent weeks. So we've been very busy. It's all go at Kenton. We run tea and Torah programs and Shiurim and Kabbalat Shabbat on Zoom every week with a different guest chazan. We try to keep our community connected in every way we possibly can and getting people up and running on the internet. And we even have a fund for that. You are welcome to join us for all our programs. I thank all our shul team of volunteers at Kenton, Rochelle, Roy, Mark, Martin, and Philip. May you continue to grow Mechael El Chayil, from strength to strength in all that you do. I want to also welcome my dear wife who's here, Yehudit. Hello, Yehudit. And also my son, Aaron. In a few moments, we're going to start our Kabbalat Shabbat program. Let's not forget to light our candles before 9:04 this week. The earliest time we can light is at 7:40. Shabbat ends at 10:24 tomorrow night, London time. Hopefully, when we light our candles, we're going to bring the spiritual shalom, the peaceful light of Shabbat into our homes and into our lives. This week's Sedra is called Baha'alotecha, and it begins by telling us about another type of lighting. In the tabernacle, there was the original 7-branched candelabrum, the menorah, which was lit by the Kohen Gadol every single day. The Torah says, Baha'alotecha et hanerot, which we translate as, when you kindle the lamps of the menorah. However, our commentators note that the word Baha'alotecha doesn't mean to kindle, but it means literally when you raise up. Lashon Aliyah, say our rabbis. Why, ask our rabbis, does the Torah employ this term when talking about the light of the menorah? Our sages give two simple explanations. Shetahei shall hevet olame aleha, that the lighting should ascend by itself. This menorah lighting should be kindled in such a way that it doesn't need to be rekindled. It should be self-sustaining. Another interpretation is that in front of the menorah, there was a physical step which the Kohen ascended, hence the terminology Baha'alotecha, when you raise the lamps of the menorah. However, our Kabbalistic and our Hasidic masters see a deeper meaning in this. The 7 lamps of the menorah signify the neshamot, the souls of the Jewish people. Kineh Hashem nishmat adam, the candle of Hashem is the soul of man. And it is the role of the Kohen to reach out, to kindle the souls, the lamps of the Jewish people. But it's not just enough to kindle the souls, but his role is Shetahei shall hevet ole me'aleha, that the flame should rise up by itself. We need to be engaged, connected, infused in our Judaism to the extent that we want to light up the souls of our fellow Jews with our love and our enthusiasm for Judaism. A little bit of light dispels a lot of darkness. When we light the Shabbat candles this week, we are not only lighting the physical candles, but bringing in the warmth and the peace of Shabbat and bringing the light of Torah into our lives. Shabbat Shalom. Now you have heard my Devar Torah about adding warmth and light and inspiration. Somebody who has given inspiration to thousands of people is our guest Chazan Shulem Lemmer this week. Firstly, Shulem, I want to say we in our family are your biggest fans. We love your music. We play all the time. My son Aaron Shlomo, he's here with me. He's so happy to be here at my side. He wouldn't miss this for any world. I just want to say a big thank you. We are privileged that you have joined us today and you are sharing your light and your warmth with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Shulem Lemmer.
Thank you. Thank you so much for a beautiful introduction. And thank you so much for a great Devar Torah. You, Mamish, warmed up my heart. So automatically the heart warms up the voice. So we can warm up together, the entire Kehillah. Thank you again for having me. And thank you for the entire community at Kenton to have me. And hopefully one day we'll actually be able to be there in person and meet everyone face to face. But this is what we can do now. And we make the best out of every situation. And this is what we have. So without further ado, I know you want to hear me singing, not necessarily speaking. That's what the Rabbi is here for. So we're going to start with Yedid Nefesh. We're not sure which page it is by you, but I'm sure you all know where to find Yedid Nefesh. And before I even sing this, I'm sure you all know the tune Yedid Nefesh. In one of the parts, in the second part, Hadir Noah, it says, Ana Keilna Refa Na La, which asks for a Refuah Shalema. And we can have in mind now, although we're almost at the end of this thing, but there are some people that still need extra refuah, but not necessarily refuah for the refuah haguf, but also refuah nefesh. We all want to stay sane during this time, and whatever we need, so we can have that extra in mind. Yedid nefesh, avorachamon, meshoy chavdecho, Eretz onecho, Yorutz avdecho, Kimo yayo, Yishtachaver mul adorecho, Yerav loi yedido esecho, Mino efesu vechol toam odu noe zivo elom nafshi choelas avosecho ono eilo rifono lo beharo islo no yamzilecha uzetis chazei vesis ravopei vehovo esolo simcha soelam vosik yehemno Rachamecho v'chusono abeinahu v'cho ki ze kamo nichsachti liro esmeiro isiveles udecho medalibi v'chusono yarti salam igoleno ufrois chavivi yolai esukas Shulem Lemmer Toiret michvedecho nogilo v'nismecho bo ma'irehoi kivomoyei v'chonenu Kimeola, tirirai lai rai rai, tirirai lai rai rai, tirirai lai ra 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 rai la ra 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 ra, tirirai lai rai ram, tirirai lai rai ram, tirirai la ra 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 ram, tirirai lai lai lai, tirirai lai lai ram. Tirirai la ra 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 na ra 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 ra. Tirirai la la ra, tirirai la la ra. Tirirai la ra ri ra ra ra. Tirirai ra 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 ra. Tirirai la ra ra ma 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 ma. Tirirai ra 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 ra. Tirirai ma 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 ma. Tirirai lai lai lam, tirirai lai lai lam, tirirai lai ra 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 na ra 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 ra, tirirai lai lai ram, tirirai lai lai ram, tirirai la ra ni ra ra ra. Now we start with L'chon Iranu. We'll bring in the Shabbos, but like the Rabbi said, we have in mind that we're not actually bringing in the Shabbos as of right now. We're going to sing. We're going to daven until Mizmor Shili Yom Shabbos, which is the time when you actually accept the Shabbos. So have that in mind. But we're welcoming the Shabbos, but not accepting it yet. I must say it's a little different. I'm usually doing the Zooms. You can see everyone's reactions and everyone's faces. But I'm assuming you're all singing along and enjoying. Nor yoli tzurish eino ikam von der Seite wieder ist nur yaroi kemer auf der Kule wie machst du noch bo yunishach min khorori bnavad alle tag shuli auf dem kimri wo koyam asla mit bash Riboy mishono akut bedoy voy ma ete otoy levaveim veheim lo yadu derochoy Asher nishbati ve'api imevoyun evenu chosi Shidol Adonai shir chadash shir Adonai kol haaretz Shidol Adonai baruch shemoy Pasrem yom leyom yeshuvasoi ay 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 sapru agoyim kivoyidoy bechol amin ifliyoy so ki godoy ladoy loy mulo meyoy noylo akol elohim ay 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 ki kol eloy amim elilim ha'adoy shamayim oso Hoyd ve'odol ve'fonov Oy zeveres be'migdovashoy Ay, ay, ay Avul Adonai mishpechei zamim Avul Adonai kavodoy Avul Adonai kivoy chimoy Shehu mincha uvoy ulechatziroy Zoy shtachul Adonai be'adras kudesh Hilma panna koloret imru vagoy madnoy molach afti kente ve bawa ti mo di la 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 di la 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 ya wa di na wa min me shorim ישמחו השמיים וסוגל אורץ ירם היום יעלו איזה סודאי בכל אשר בוי אז ירננו כל הציור לפני אדוני קיבו לשפוט אורץ ישפוט תבל בצדק ויאמין באמונתו אדוני מלך גדולת ישמחו ירבו הרים כאדוני נמאס אדוני מלך גדולת שמה תשמח ציון תוגino bino es Yehuda למען משפטך אדוני כי אתה אדוני אליי הכל הארץ מיד נעלמסו כל אלוהים אוי אבי אדוני סיידרה שוי מנבליס חסידות מיד ראשוי מיד צילם ויזרו על הצדיק ולישרי שימחו צדיקים באדוני ויועדו לזכר קודשוי מזמוי קידלו לאדוני שיחדש כי נפלא אסוסו שיולוי ימינוי וזרוי הקודשוי הודיע אדוני ישוע סוי לעיני הגויים גילות צדקסוי וזוכרך במסדוי אמונו סוי לבבס ישראל איי 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 רבוך אפסי אורץ es Yeshua Eloheinu horiu ladoinoi kol oret itzku veranenu v'zavomeiru zamru ladoinoi oe bechinoi ay bechinoi v'kov zimero v'bachatzo itzrois v'koi neshoifot horiu לפני המלך אדוני איי 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 רמיום ומלויוי wherever you are, you're in your dining room, you're in shul, wherever you're in the kitchen, you're going to sing along with me and dance to welcome the Shabbos. Avladoin bnei Elim, Avladoin, Kavoid voice, ay, Avladoin, Kevoid Timoish, Avladoin, Beadras Kodesh, ay, Koiladoin, Aramovoim, Ela Kovoid Yirim, Adoinovoy, Amayim Rabbi, Koiladoinoi Bakoyach, Koiladoinoi Behodot, ay, Koiladoinoi Shoy, Veradozim Veshabeiradoinoi Sarzi Alvonoin, Vayarkidem Kemoy Gelavonoin Visirian Givolveriyemim, Koiladoinoi, Hoitzev la voices, Koiladoinoi, Yochil midbar, ay, Yochil ladoinoi, midbar kodesh, Koiladoinoi, Choilelayois, Soy fiores, Uvechovoloi, Kuloi, Mevekovoy, Adovoi, Novoi, Lamavule Yoshav, Vayeshev Adoinoi, Melech le'olam, ay, di-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ay, di-da-da-da-da-da, ay, di-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ay, di-da-da-da-da-da, ya da 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 da, di da la da da, di da 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 da, oh la da da, di da 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 da, oh ya, di da ba ba ba, di do, oh mama, di da 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 da, di da da da, oh mama. Tiri-da-da-da, moe mama, Adonai, ois, liamoitzen, Adonai evarech, es amor basho ana bkhoyag drasimin khad shabuzini gabli shma tsakusayin Thank you for dancing, everyone. You're a little bit out of breath, I'm sure. So now we're going to go do a little bit of a slower song, and I want you to sing along as well if you know it. And welcome to Shabbos. This song is, you might know the tune. It's originally written by the great Rabbi Reb Nachman Mebreslev. And it goes like this. Pene Shabbos oy nikabelo shomoy vezochoy bidiburechod ishmi yanu elam yubuchot Adonai echod Ushemo echod Shemulesi Feres Velisi Lo. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da, lechodo edili kraskalo. La da da, la da da, la da da, ay da da penei shabos nekablo. Oh, likra shabos, lechu venelcho. Ki mekoi habelocho ay mirois mikedem nesucho soef maase imachshovotechi lo. Ay, la da da, la da da, la da da, la le chodo edi nikraskalo. La da da, ya da da da, ya da 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 da, tira da penei shabos nekablo. Oy, migdash melech, ir melucho. Kumitzei mitoich hafecho nai Rav loch sheves b'yemek havacho vehu yachmoel olayichem loai. La da da, la da da, la da da, le chodo edi kraskalo. La da da da, ya ba 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 ba, ya ba 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 ba, kira la penei shabos nekablo. Isnari meofore kumi. Ishi bigde si parte havami aval yad ben ishai bei salachmi korvo elafshi geyola. La da da, la da da, la da da, le chodo edili kalo. Ya baba, tira da penei shabos nekablo. Oh, he so he so kivo erech kumi oiri no. Uri shir da beiri kivoy da no yinoi. Oh, ich niglo, la da da, la da da, la da da, ira le chodo edili kraskalo. La da da, la da da, la da da, tira da, penei shabos nekablo. Oy la, oy seivarishi. Velo si kalmi ma wa tishtoi chachi umatemi ay ba yani yami venivni sobo iralti lo lechodoidi likras kavado Shabbos, Kabbalat, ay, no, you leave me, so, Shabbat, so, Rachaku, Kol mi valoi, ay, 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 oh, asisolai, Eloi, Kim sois choson, Kim sois choson al kalo, lechod oidi, likras gavalo, penei Shabbos, oine kabila, yavo minus mavovovoy, ti frauitzi, es adoboy noi, taritzi, yavadish, ben paritzi, ben nismecho, ben ogilo, lechod oidi, likras galo, penei Shabbos, oine Now we're going to turn around, say Boy B'Shalom, greet the Shabbos, and greet the Queen, greet the Kala. Boy B'Shalom, Ateret Palo, Gamberino Uvetzolo, Toy Emune Am Segula, Boy Kala, Boy Kala, Boy Kala, Boy Kala, Boy Kala, Boy B'Shalom, Ateret Bala, Gam B'Simcha U'Tzola, Toy Emunei Am Segula, Boy Kala, 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 Boy Kala. Shabbos,
Wow.
Shabbos, and thank you, Rabbi Black, and again, thank you the entire community. Thank you for all the comments during davening. It was hard for me to focus because I was halfway reading them. It's like I was going to ask the Rav Shaila if you're allowed. You know, I know you're not allowed to talk by davening, but you're allowed to text and read by davening. So thanks again, and thanks Roy Black for putting it all together.
Roy,
and, hopefully we'll see you in person one day, Be'ezus Hashem.
Please God, I just want to say, Shalom, there are no words. I just want to say a big shukach to you. I know you came a long way to be with us here today in Sunday, but you have really inspired every single one of us today. I looked at the comments also, and everybody was really inspired. Wishing you, Shalom, all the very best, and you should have a really good Shabbos there in New York and continue to inspire audiences worldwide with your amazing talent. Shkoyach.
Amen, amen. And thank you again for having me. Thank you all for tuning in. And most importantly, have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos, a healthy Shabbos, a safe Shabbos, and a calm, relaxing Shabbos.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Thank you so much. Once again, I want to thank the Chief Rabbi Center for Community Excellence for supporting this special Kabbalat Shabbat initiative with Shulem Lemmer and making it possible. Shulem also mentioned Roy. I want to give a big thank you to Roy for everything that's done. We're going to conclude now with what we do every Friday night in Kenton for Kabbalat Shabbat in our shul. We're going to conclude with Yigdal on page 308. Please join in with me. Yigdal, 308 in the Chief Rabbi's Siddur. Yigdal is a poetic rendition of the Yud Gimel Ikrim, the 13 principles of faith of Maimonides. So please join in with me with this recognizable tune. Yigdal Elohim Chai V'yishtabach Yimsov Yenes El Metziusoy Echad V'yen Yochid Yehuda Nelam v'gam ein sof v'yachzusoy Ein lo yedemu saguf v'yehnoi guf Loi na'aroi cheilov kedu shosoy Kadmon l'chol davar asher nivra Rishon v'yen reishis l'reishiso Hinu Adon Olam L'chol noitza Yorek Tuloso Umalchuso Shefa Nevuasoy Nesono El Anchei Sekulosoy Vesivtatoy Loikom Yisrael K'Moshe Oid Navi U'Mahabit Esther Munosoy Emes no Samni Amoel Al Yad Nevion Eman Beisoy Lo Yachal Yifroel Velo Yamid Asoy Le'yoy Lamim Lezu Losoy Sotev Yodea Sesoreinu Mapit Lesoy Tava Bekat Mosoy Gomer V'yish Chesed Kemi Faloi Loi Sein Rosh Hara Terishasoy Yishlach L'keitz Hayomim L'shichenu Liftos Mechakei Keitz Yeshu Osoy Meisim Yachayeyel Eloi Chasoy Baruch Adeyat Shem Tehilosoy Meisim Yachayeyel Baruch Chasoy Baruch Adeyat Shem Tehilosoy. Shabbat Shalom. It's Shabbos, everybody.